everybody, Bonnie here. Thanks for stopping by to see what I'm up to. I finally finished that scrap blanket that I've mentioned in a couple of videos. I couldn't show you guys because the person that had commissioned it didn't want to see it until it actually arrived. So I'm filming this before I send it out, but by the time I post this video, it will already be in its new home. So it was a really fun blanket to make. It did take a really long time. Let me just show you what it looks like. Oh my goodness. I have it folded. This is folded because it's folded right now because it's about 7 feet by 6 feet. It's more than that actually, because before I added the purple border, it did measure 7 by 6 feet, which is what the person wanted. So it's really heavy. And let's see if I can show you the whole thing, maybe. Probably can't fit the whole thing in. Oh my goodness, yeah, it's awesome. It's all acrylic yarns, all acrylic, and the stitch is the moss stitch, which there is a tutorial that I followed just to get myself going right at the beginning. It starts right in the beginning there, and that is the moss stitch tutorial for a blanket. That's by Repeat Crafter Me, and I will link that video down below. But then once you get going, it's really easy. It's also called the seed stitch, which is where you do the single crochet, chain one, single crochet, and keep going around and around and around. I like blankets that start in the middle because I can really see how big it's going to be, and then I can stop when I need to. So yeah, you start in the middle and you just keep going around and around and around. When I've made blankets in the past and I've started, you know, with a huge chain of like 200 or whatever, and then I don't know, I just lose my interest in the blanket really quick. I do have a half finished blanket that I just use because I'm never going to finish that. But anyways, I use a 7mm hook for the blanket. Sorry, I just put it on the table. For the border though, I used an 8mm hook. I did go up a size. This is the yarn for the border. And I know in a past video you guys told me what kind of yarn it is, and I don't remember. I want to say Lions brand something. But I had 2 skeins of this, and this is what I have left over. I did a very simple border, which is just 2 half doubles in each of the chain one spaces. In the corners, I did 4 half doubles, and that's it. I did want to kind of make a bigger border, but I really wanted to use this yarn. I thought it would be perfect, and I didn't want to run out of that yarn. So, very simple border. The yarns that I use, mostly number 4 weight acrylic, and I held 2 strands together. When one strand ran out, I would just knot it to the end of the other one, and I wove my ends in as I went. This is the front of the blanket, and this is the back. Unless you crochet, you can't really tell. The front, this is the back from the front. So I am really happy with how this turned out. If it wasn't a commission, I would totally keep it. Yeah, so I made a really big scrap blanket. I can see myself making another one of these. So when I have scraps left over, I'm not gonna worry about it because I know it'll just turn into a beautiful blanket. This is my favorite stitch to use when I make blankets. It goes fast. Well, it goes faster when you use blanket yarn because I've made blanket yarn blankets in the past with this moss stitch. When you use acrylic, of course, a smaller yarn is gonna take longer, but oh my goodness. I had a lot of time to work on it the past couple of days because we got a nice May snowstorm. We got over 2 feet of snow, and it started snowing Sunday, May 1st at like 9 p.m. Didn't stop snowing until Tuesday evening. I don't even know what time it was. It was just crazy. I'll put a couple pictures at the end. I'm looking at snow-covered like lawn right now. The poor birds. Nick snowblowed a path in our front yard for the robins, and just like all the birds had come back, they'd come back up north to the UP, and then we got a major we got a major snowstorm. We only lost electricity for just a little while, which was not too bad. We survived it, but I did have a lot of time to do this. I don't know, I thought my favorite part of the crochet blanket was this, but then as I was going this way, I was trying to look at the colors to see, oh, and on the green and the orange. I don't know, it's a really cool blanket. So that's what I wanted to show you guys before I mailed it out. I hope you are all doing well, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye, everybody.